Innovative.
Innovative comedy.
I'm Cool Ass Cam, the coolest motherfucker on the planet, and today I'm here with the homies, and we want to talk some shit and laugh.
Hey.
Yeah.
What's good?
Yeah. With that being said, make sure you tap in with our website, www.theinnovativeculture.com. Follow us on Instagram at innovative.culture and subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/innovativeculture.
Yes, Lord.
What's up, y'all? Who I got in the building with me today?
What's up? It's Tony Grams here, live in the flesh, chilling today on this windy California day. It's like windy all over, so we chilling.
Get your allergy medicine ready.
Benadryl's popping.
Benadryl popping at the moment. Yeah, I go by the name of DJ Punch. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, the whole shabam boo, at I am DJ Punch. Make sure you follow the podcast hosted by myself and my brother Cool Ass Cam at the F and Mad Podcast. Make sure you follow Innovative Culture at innovative.culture.
You know how we do.
You know how we do.
We in here today. What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling today?
We chilling, posted up, trying to stay warm.
Man, this fucking weather got me fucking tripped. I'm not gonna lie. It got the car rocking back and forth when you on the freeway. Like, that's the worst fucking feeling, is when you on the freeway and your shit just start rocking. I can't deal with it.
Yeah, you started getting all kind of debris and shit flying off the trees. I was telling y'all a story earlier about how I was, leaving the studio last night, and I ended up running over a big ass branch, and that shit got stuck under my car.
And how you explain that to an insurance company if you got it? You know what I mean? You be
sitting there, are you sure it wasn't a body?
Yeah, like, bitch. No.
He drug it to the
side.
It was
an oak branch, ho.
I had to pull up to the gas station and drive back and forth until it unlodged itself from under my car.
So motherfucker act like he would live in Vermont.
That's like I know what you did last summer.
Oh, for real?
Just had a body.
Hey man, you sure it wasn't a body?
Shit, I hope not.
Trying to get.
Hey, you ever hit a corner a little fast and that back tire rub on the curb a little bit? That shit ever happened to you? You had to circle back, make sure you didn't hit nobody. I was scared one time.
He's like, I'm about to fuck everything up.
Yeah, I was on my way.
That back tire just
yeah. And you wonder why every corner got like a black mark on it on the curb. It's because motherfuckers be hitting that back tire on that bitch. Don't be too close stepping to the fucking curb, damn.
You messing up.
You messing up,
Tony over there adjusting shit.
Yeah,
what you doing, man?
Tony got like 7 devices running at the same time.
I feel like I'm in HQ headquarters. Like if I'm a part of the team, I'd be in the van. I'd be like, God, he's coming up behind you. Like I got screens on everything. I got eyes everywhere.
He's that dude with the fucking bald hamster.
And he always has a bald hamster.
Who's the dude with the bald hamster on Kim Possible?
And then he always has an earpiece that's connected to nothing.
Ron Stoppable?
Ron Stoppable.
Ron Stoppable. Y'all niggas crazy.
Tony Ron Stoppable over here.
It's like shit's always connected to nothing. Like, where's that earpiece going? It's just like the cord is dangling. It was before Bluetooth. People would just have earpieces with a cord not connected into nothing.
And I remember before Bluetooth, if you had an earpiece or something and you was walking around, you look pretty cool. You look like you was doing some shit.
You were like,
I used to do security, and man, I'm not gonna I felt like I was presented the walkie-talkie the first time I got that motherfucker because it just felt so official. It just felt so official with the little clear, little clear earpiece. That shit was tight.
This nigga gave you a charge,
Hey, real shit. I went to what was I doing? Some fucking little bullshit boxing match that they used to do. I don't know if you know this, but there's a lot of rich people that work on the longshoremen, right?
Yeah.
You heard longshoremen. Yeah. They used to have boxing matches and shit. And the only reason I think they would do that shit was just have a reason to get all together and get fucked up.
Yeah.
You might as well watch somebody fight.
At our bar,
you might as well watch somebody fight while it's cracking off, right? So I used to just work security for that shit. It was got pretty fucked up in there. Biker gangs and shit. Are you yawning on the fucking show, Tony?
Excuse me. Yeah, that's the weed.
Are we boring you?
Yeah,
just a bit. No,
God damn.
No, this longshoreman come to my bar. It's like a longshoreman bar.
What's the whole deal with the longshoreman shit? Because I hear once you in, you making stupid bread.
It's just a union type, I guess, shit, and that's why it takes so long to get in because they be making stupid money. So the motherfuckers just chill and do their thing and get drunk and turn up. And then go to work for 6 hours and
you got to do
make $1,000.
You got to do the lotto just to fucking hopefully get a job at that bitch,
or just be related to somebody or be homies with. That's usually how most people get in. Is they homies, they friends, family members. just that type of shit. But there's a lot of them. Yeah, they cool. A lot of them pull up to the bar and be in there turning up for hours on end. And then they'll be like, I gotta go back to work. Like, you been on a lunch break for the last 5 hours? So, like, yeah, I was getting paid just like you here, just getting paid, getting drunk off Michelob.
It seemed like the worst people are the ones that make the most money.
Yeah.
You ever realize that shit?
They're able to like fuel their
the people that are making
habits.
That are making good wages. Those are the motherfuckers that find a way to get away with shit. Not only that, but to also get paid the most while doing it.
Like trash.
Yeah, trash. I say all that to say I wish I was in that position.
I wish I could do what you do. Like, but that's shit. Other than that, though, it's been a cool week. This weird ass weather kind of throwing everything off, but shit.
But it's like California, right? We live in LA, right? Well, I wouldn't say LA, but LA County. Think about the type of weather that we get on a regular. It's always weird.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all over the place.
It's either bomb as fuck or weird. It ain't never fully expected. We knew what the fuck was gonna happen today type shit.
Like, even when they're like, oh, it's gonna rain Thursday. Like, no, it's not. They've been saying that shit. Like,
they say it's supposed to rain all the way up until Wednesday of next week.
Yeah, they've been saying since last week that it's supposed to rain, like, I think Friday, either Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, or like now. So, but we'll see if it rains tomorrow.
Y'all believe that there's something out there that controls the weather? Because there's like,
yeah, I think it's somebody that got a switch and they just turn it on and off.
You think so?
Yeah.
It should be too random. This shit ain't normal. That shit go from like, should be like hot, then just extra cold, freezing, to like pouring rain, flooding, to into the perfect day.
Who controlling the shit?
Whoever got the weapon. I mean, that's what they said. Like
Dallas Reigns.
Dallas Reigns. There's a book out there that says that God has the controls.
I think it's the dude on the doing the weather broadcast. You know what I mean? He got the whole green screen.
It's the only motherfucker 100% right every time.
He'd be like squatting and doing all weird. He'd be like the weather in this side. He'd be like doing the weird ass Shawn Michaels.
This is what we do. We go back and we look at everybody's like statistics, right? All the weather people. We look at their statistics, their wins, their losses. You know what I mean? And we put them together. Whoever has the best record, like if it was a sport, whoever got the best record, you gotta think they might be the ones controlling the shit.
Oh, they're saying it's raining now.
See, it's raining now. The sun's out.
It was raining last night when I left the bar. I left the bar at like 7:15, 7:20, and it was raining. It wasn't even as windy as it is. I didn't hear it till this morning. Everybody was like, "You didn't hear that wind last night?" Like, no, like we was watching TV. I didn't hear that shit, but I was busy. No, but
somebody said white people smell like pennies in the rain.
God damn,
that's fucked up.
Hell, oh shit, that's all. Man.
That shit had me fucking dying.
That's horrible.
Oh shit,
wet pennies.
Wet pennies, pennies in the rain.
I already know wet pennies when they in your car and they in the cup holder.
I mean, there's a certain smell to like rain coming. You know what I mean? When rain's about to come, we start smelling concrete and shit.
That's how the old people from the south. I can smell the rain on the way.
I always hear people saying like, "Oh, it's earthquake weather."
I say that
it's an earthquake coming because of the rain.
Earthquakes every day, B. There's earthquakes every day over here.
But the earthquake weather and nothing, but it's like this. Then tomorrow it's gonna rain. Then Friday it'll be perfectly sunny and hot. That's earthquake weather because they'll be like, "Bro, we done had 3 different seasons in 48 hours."
When was the last time you felt a real earthquake? Not a little, but one where you had to get up and be like, "Oh shit."
I mean, I don't even get up when I feel like I'm so used to them. I just be like, "Oh shit," and stay, and I just kind of.
You don't have a protocol that you follow. I remember being a kid, and there was a big one. There was a big one that hit, and my mom. I was running out.
It was probably the Northridge.
Nah, I think it was after that. It wasn't as big as the Northridge one, but I remember like I was younger. I wasn't a kid. But I was probably like 10 years old, let's say. And my mama pulled me underneath like the door jamb. And all I could think to myself was like there's room in the front, there's room in the back. Like, I ain't the smallest motherfucker. You ain't the smallest motherfucker. Like, this door jam ain't about to do shit for us. My dad already outside. That motherfucker done ran out to the backyard in his drawers and shit. Like y'all tripping. Did y'all have anything growing up that y'all parents told y'all to do that now seems ridiculous?
Just don't like run outside. Because like power lines and shit be falling, Or like don't just stay in the doorway. That was usually
The doorway is what I'm talking about.
Get in
Yeah.
the doorway or like under something. But
I remember my elementary school. We used to have like our drills and shit that we would do.
yeah, I remember the drills.
But they would play like on the intercom,
Yeah.
like a reenactment of somebody like an earthquake happening.
Yeah.
Oh, and you hear them screaming like, ah!
They wouldn't go that
So
far.
whenever that shit would come on the intercom, everybody would duck under the chairs,
just know.
start holding on this shit.
That shit ain't never
That's
hit.
hilarious.
That was the worst part. That shit ain't never hit.
And then
it was
when
always,
school.
and it was always a joke until some real shit would happen. Wouldn't nobody be doing none of that shit if some shit happened.
And then it would happen, and it's like it's happening at 3, 4 in the morning. So like you ain't remembering none of that. Like you waking up like, oh God, like rolling out of bed. And the last one I can remember feeling and kind of even going, oh shit, was probably like it was like the 4th of July, like I want to say 4th of July 2019. Yeah, it was 4th of July 2019 because it was a Thursday and I was going to the Turk Market. Where shout out to Turk Market, and I remember I was sitting there playing a game, and then it hit like around 5:30 to where it was like, and I was kind of like, oh shit, like it wasn't it's crazy, but it was. I just felt like my reaction is different to him because I was like around for that 94 7-point whatever.
That was a Northridge one?
Yeah, in 94. So I remember that shit. I
tore up the freeway.
I remember I woke up at because it hit at 4:31. I remember I woke up at like 4:28 and went to the bathroom. I was like, I think I was 11. I was 12. And I remember going in the taking a piss and coming back. It was getting in. It was like it just seemed extra dark outside. And then I just remember getting back in bed and like just as I was falling
Tony said,
asleep,
fuck it.
that shit like soon as I was like falling asleep, everything just started shaking crazy. And it was like that was like the biggest one. Like I'm sure a lot of us has probably been in, but and I remember going outside and it was like foggy as fuck, and then it was like lightning. And then I just recently watched some documentary on history or riddle, and they're talking about the biggest earthquakes that can like take us out. Mm-hmm. But they said like I guess lightning is always linked to earthquakes. So I was like, and I remember seeing that way back in '94.
That would make me think the end of days type shit was coming. To
you
see some back-to-back shit like that, like nah.
But then imagine actually living back in them old days, lightning, earthquake, and while a volcano's erupted.
And no.
So you thinking like, oh, God's angry. He's coming like,
hey,
it's like that's what a lot of I feel like texts and biblical shit. It's like, bro, this is nature, and it happens like this. Just don't be next to it when it happened. And this isn't the end of the world. It's just the end of the world if you standing right there. So, but I remember seeing that, and I just sort of
God dang. You know what that makes me feel like? That makes me feel like you remember that episode of Family Guy where they talk about going back to Jesus and Jesus like he's just fucking
That's funny.
That's funny. What if Jesus was just a book of magic tricks?
It was just like a toss up. It's like a magic for dummies.
There's a lot of shit that supposedly happened back in the day that we like really follow to a T to this day, and it seems a little weird that we're still like kind of not living by those standards, not the standards per se, but like that we keeping shit to its exact word, going nah, it said right there, you read it, like motherfucker, who wrote that shit?
Yeah, so like angels didn't sit down with. I always had to debate when I did debate like my Christian family members, like super hardcore. Like angels didn't sit down with an ink pen or a feather dipped in ink, and Jesus didn't sit down and kick his feet up on a barrel and write this word. This is written by fucking men that were like corrupt as fuck, that were doing shit to control people. So like when it comes to that, it's a good book. Sometimes if you want to like,
there's some good life lessons in there.
But when they say like, oh, slaves need to obey their masters and shit, like nobody write that but old weird motherfucker.
Yeah.
So it's like that's not some shit that's like. It's just a lot of different shit that where you can interpret it. So I'm like, but
it's a lot of shit people do like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of motherfuckers that are interpreting certain things and they're using it and turning that shit into like some big ass. Sometimes they don't even get as far as a conspiracy, but they don't need to
at all.
It don't. It could be amongst the homies, and you'd be like, God damn.
Ain't no Da Vinci Code. The Vatican ain't involved.
I do want to go to the Vatican though.
Why?
I just want to check it out.
See all the homeless people?
I want to see the homeless people, and I want to see all the shit they stole.
You can see all the relocated priests.
Oh. Hey, Is this where y'all keep the relocated priests? Hey man, first
this
and
material
foremost,
writes
I'm
itself.
Catholic. Today's Ash Wednesday. I could say the shit. These motherfuckers was raping people.
I was Catholic for a little bit.
And they was
So
keeping
you
them.
be getting filet of fish on Fridays?
You
and
motherfucking
shit?
right, because it should be on sale. Filet of fish on Fridays during
What is
Lent.
That's something real?
Well, because
Yeah, that's why they made filet of fish on Fridays. Like,
yeah.
Is that why like fish fry Fridays?
Yeah. Think about Fat Tuesdays.
So what is it supposed to?
So Fat Tuesdays has
Some
to
New
do
Orleans
with
shit?
Fat
Or you
Tuesdays.
don't eat red meat.
We don't eat red meat.
On Fat Tuesday?
No.
See,
No, Fat Tuesday kicks off the whole like Lent, right? So Lent is 40 days and nights of giving up something or whatever, reflecting, all that shit, right? Well, Lent or during that time period, you're not supposed to eat red meat on Fridays, right? So McDonald's, being the corporation that they are, say, "Oh, y'all motherfuckers not eating red.
Got you,
got
nigga.
you. Don't trip. Filet o fish on Fridays.
Yeah.
For how much can? Maybe like $1.50
I remember
sometimes.
They used to
Yeah.
be cheap. It was 99 cents for a
With the
second.
blue- in the
Well, they not 99
in the
cents
blue
no more.
box.
It's still coming in the blue
In
box.
the blue box.
They
My
some
mom
G's
used to love
about
them
that.
motherfuckers with the mayonnaise.
Hell
with the
Tartar sauce, right? Don't they put
Is
tartar
it
sauce on?
mayonnaise or tartar
Whatever the
sauce?
fuck it
It's white cream.
Tartar sauce
Oh.
got mayonnaise in it. So guess
Yeah,
what?
tartar sauce ain't nothing
That's
but
the base.
mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise is the base.
Mayonnaise with pickle with relish in it. That's
you
all
go.
tartar with less of the. They didn't hold the relish juice and the chopped up.
All right,
bits.
I got one for you. What's cocktail sauce then?
That's like
I feel like that's horseradish.
Come on, Punch.
And-
Come on, Punch.
And like a
it does have a horseradish
tomato, like a tomato.
like a clamato.
Yeah, like clamato.
Ketchup.
You
Ketchup.
gotta say, yeah,
okay,
it is.
there it is.
Hey.
It's ketchup with like
It's
some
fancy
shit in it.
ketchup.
Yeah,
That's
real shit. Because I've always every time I dip it in the shrimp, or I'll be like,
It's ketchup and horseradish.
Yeah, it is a horseradish. He tastes how he says it. Because I've never been a big horseradish fan, so I don't just know that taste off of like
Yeah, you ever had horseradish by itself?
Hell
yeah.
no.
That I'm supposed to be eating that shit on steaks and shit.
Yeah, that's how my uncle eat his steaks
Can't
and
do
shit.
it.
But I remember I always had this
A1.
thing with horseradish. I watched a movie when I was a kid, and it was about like this lady that was beating her kids, and I guess she beat one till like she killed him or something. And so the trial that she's on trial,
What's the horseradish?
and they go to trial.
That's why you don't like horseradish.
And the lady, so witnesses are talking about how she used to treat the kid, and certain people are trying to like stick up for her, but then they're asking certain shit that people couldn't. They were like, well, "Did you ever have dinner at their house?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "What did you see at the dinner?" And he's like, "Jimmy, she made steaks and she covered it in horseradish, and Jimmy tried to eat it and he gagged, and then she told him. Then what did she tell Jimmy? She told him, eat it or I'll beat you. And if you throw up, she said, eat the steak or I'll beat you. And if you throw up, I'm going to make you eat that too.
Damn.
And so the lawyer's like, and what happened? Jimmy tried to eat it and he threw up. And then she made him eat that too. And the courtroom was like, oh. So like
That bitch made him eat horseradish 2 times.
The horseradish, semi-digested horseradish. This is diet
For
horseradish.
whatever you ate before that.
Oh,
Christ, that's nasty.
It's just that's always been a memory in my head of just when I hear horseradish, and I never even had it at that point in my life when I saw that movie.
But
Yeah,
fuck
to this
horseradish.
day, I'm not a fan of cocktail sauce, really.
Yeah, I can see
Because I
without
know how,
If
I
there's
could go
no
without
tartar,
it. I
if
could
there's no
definitely go
tartar,
without it.
I dip shrimp in tartar sauce if it's there. If there's ketchup, definitely.
Yeah.
But
I'm usually hot sauce.
hot sauce, mix hot sauce and ketchup up.
Like Louisiana, when you get like shrimp from Louisiana, I use the hot sauce
What's your
they
favorite
got.
Louisiana?
Probably the one on Santa Fe. Santa Fe and Spring,
Mine's
right
on-
next to the Spring Jails, like over there, like. Because it's like, I mean, they got the recipe. It's the same flavor when you go on Manchester, same flavor. So there's a lot of them. They ain't
So
got
I had an
that
idea.
flavor though.
So you know how everybody likes something specific from each different, one, like the one in Compton, like on Rosecrans, they'll give you like the nuggets. I forgot which. The other one on Western, I think
Hey,
they put
Bird and
gravy.
Bun.
They put gravy on your shit. Like there's different ones that'll do that, right?
Clucking Bell.
So if you opened up a Louisiana, because it's
like a
franchise now.
Like
They
if
just
you
open one in Bellflower.
That's what I'm saying. You
Oh,
open one
is
up.
it a real one or is it split with a Chinese food place?
No, it's Louisiana.
Okay.
The
But
one in
it's
the one
Chinese.
in the one in
Asian people
Paramount.
It's
working
always
there.
Asian people that run
Yeah.
it, but they got the recipe.
But they legit got all the chicken
the
and
recipe.
all the Louisiana products.
They
What
got
I'm
the
saying
rolls.
is-
Sides,
listen,
yeah, they got the real
What
sides.
I'm saying is you go to each Louisiana and you take like, all right, what do people like about this one? And you just put it all at one Louisiana.
to be like authentic.
Authentic, like every part of Louisiana. There's one spot that got like the best fucking shrimp fried chicken. You know what I mean? There are shrimp fried rice. There's one that got the best like rice and gravy. There's one that got the best, chicken all together. Like you just gotta find them all and just put one somewhere, centralize that bitch.
The gravy.
Who fucking with the recipe to begin with though? There's somebody in the back like, I'm gonna put gravy on the rice.
That's probably how they
It's
make
not the
their lunch.
Asians.
That's how they make their lunch, and they go sit on the side like, oh yeah, I'm about to fuck this up.
Asians are hiring the black people just to see what they eat.
Yeah, just like what you got on your plate.
What do you take our ingredients and make? Like, you know what I mean?
Or you might have like a highly requested, way to put the item out. Like somebody might come in all the time, like, yeah, put some gravy on my rice. Or,
Put some gravy on my rice.
on
Put
my
some
rolls.
gravy on that
and
Better put some
they like,
gravy
all
on
right,
that
we'll
shit.
do a deal
Smother them
where
neck bones.
it's now a menu item because everybody coming in wanting it that way.
And I looked at a lot of. I was watching this. A dude I watched a podcast there. He had a show like about 3 days ago, and it was talking about somebody had just had I want to say they had a stroke. I forgot who it was. I forgot who it was, but he literally brought up rice and gravy. He goes, because everybody was going, it's drug use that caused. I forgot who this was that just had the stroke, and he was like, everybody was like, in the other podcasters and YouTubers, oh, was it the dope? Is it the dope? And he's a troll, but he says real shit that usually turns out to kind of be the facts. And he was like, fuck the drugs, fuck this. He goes, what is this bitch making for dinner? He's like, is she putting gravy on the rice every night? he goes, any bitch that puts gravy on your rice every night, that bitch trying to kill you. He was like, she gonna get you the fuck out of here. She's putting rice and gravy every night. That's like a once in a couple weeks.
Was he big or was he skinny?
He used to be a big dude, but now he's a slim. I forgot the dude who he's talking about though. They just recently, I guess, had some health issues.
That shit funny because you want to know, you think of a skinny person and they had, like, no offense, Cam or you, if y'all had a stroke right now, somebody would be like, drugs.
Yeah, because it'd be like, nigga, I eat like trash.
I have
garbage.
a stroke right now, they going straight to the gravy.
Yeah.
It's straight to the gravy.
He was putting gravy on his potato chips.
Like, what was the last thing you ate?
Yeah.
Those
are the questions.
That's
it's
real
like,
shit.
Like when I die and I'm in the casket, nobody's asking how I died, B. They just looking and going, oh, yeah, it's a big motherfucker.
No. They gonna look at you in the casket and then go, and when the next nigga walk up next to him, they gonna go, man, I gotta lose weight.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all niggas is gonna do. They're not even worried about you or what took you out.
That's why
if
somebody asked me my health goals, like what's your weight? What's your weight? Like, what do you want to be at? Look, B. I just want to be in the casket, and I don't want nobody to be assuming or knowing exactly what happened. I need you to wonder and guess, like, what happened to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, damn, the heart attack got him. Like, no, motherfucker, you got hit by a car. Oh, shit. Like, my bad.
He froze to death. He went camping and lost his sleeping bag.
Like,
the elements took him out. Like,
I knew the diabetes was going to come. Like, God damn,
it was
bitch,
the elements.
Camping.
It was the elements. Like, that's the elements, nigga. It's like a lot of people that just go out and they had all kind of shit wrong with them, but they looked like they didn't, or they looked like they were in shape or some, like, I don't know. It's a lot of people like that, but don't put gravy on every fucking thing.
Yeah, don't put gravy on it.
Like, we ain't Canadians. No.
Canadians do that shit?
They have the poutaines?
What?
Poutaines? Not the poo nanny.
Oh.
Not the poo nanny. Or the poontang. They're called poutines. And it's pretty much like what KFC made those KFC bowls off of. When it's the KFC bowl with the mashed potatoes, the corn.
Hey, yeah, when those came out, people were talking about how I don't like KFC.
That's what Canadians eat. That's like a normal daily
like the famous
meal.
bowl.
People, that's
what the famous.
People's geeking.
I don't like that one with
shit.
the mac and cheese on the bottom.
Yeah, that's it. Because
they got whack ass mac and cheese.
But that's some Canadian shit.
Eat those dehydrated potatoes they
mac
use.
And cheese, like ground beef or mac and cheese and fried chicken chunks. And
fried chicken chunks. And the way you make it sound, bro, is fried chicken chunks.
They ain't gonna say Southern fried chicken.
No, they not.
They gonna say fried.
Not they South.
They like
fried chicken
South
chunk.
Quebec.
No, fried chicken chunk pieces.
Quebec.
Fried chicken chunk pieces.
Yeah,
hey,
that sound nasty.
That's
chunk
like the one you get from the big supplier.
That sound like doo-doo feces.
You know?
Like I saw chunk pieces on the side of the toilet.
Oh shit!
Well, chunk pieces of what? Doo-doo feces.
It was all over the floors and the walls
and the
ceiling, and it smelled so bad.
It is so bad. He was like so over it. I'm too rich for this shit. He was too rich for that. Shout out MJ. He had to moonwalk up out of there in Santa Barbara. If that's how the jails is in Santa Barbara, we ain't got no hope.
Jesus. Santa Barbara. No, it's Santa Barbara got some fucking bums.
I'm sure.
The homeless situation.
There's people that just didn't want to leave. They lost their property.
You know the funniest part about it? No, it's not even that. Like, people come from different places and come to Santa Barbara. You want to know why? Because the people that live there are way too fucking nice.
Yeah, that's
everybody that lives there is trying, and I could tell you. Okay, you ever
like
walk
all
up
the liberal, like rich?
You ever walk
people.
up to a liberal and be like, "You don't really feel that way." I know you don't, but they have to put on. They have to put on the face, and they have to keep it going.
What do you mean?
So much that they allow the homeless people. I'm like, you know, you want to go out there and say something, bitch. You know, good and well, but you got that Black Lives Matter.
But see, that's the crazy part, because it'd be people like the street I used to live on, and during COVID, like all these like young kind of homeless motherfuckers started like gathering at the corner and was like tents. That's where I got the whole apartment tent joke, all that shit. I got from these niggas on the corner of my house on Bronson and Adams.
They coming from different places,
and
though.
they was in shape, and they was out there having visitors.
You said they was out there doing burpees on the fucking sidewalks.
It was like weird. They out there tagging, nigga. They like, nigga, you just moved in on the corner. You like a bum ass nigga. You not a person that kind of has you probably do have a mental issue, but you're not a person.
Lazy motherfuckers.
But exactly, you're just some lazy bum ass little young niggas that don't want to do shit and ain't got no hustle, and you ended up on the corner because somebody put you out, and you standing like out here just like walking around like this is your house. But I can see the people that live on my block, my neighbors, even me, and it's not that I don't give a fuck about liberal politician, left, right. I just fuck all of them niggas as criminals and liars. So that's all I look at it. Like but I did as a person. It's like I made a joke about that. I was like, now I know how like rich white people feel when they see me walking around their neighborhood. I was like, it's like, why the fuck is he here? Look at him. Get him out of here. Like it's like I literally felt like that looking at those niggas, and because I knew they weren't just down on their luck. And it like I didn't have that sympathy. Like, nigga, you niggas are just like bum ass niggas out here.
There is a lack
like
of sympathy.
living it up.
There's a lack of sympathy when you
look
see
comfortable.
you look comfortable.
Hella
like
comfortable.
you want to be there. You having a good time, actually. You know what I mean? Like the hard years ain't hit you yet. Like you ain't
like you've been homeless like 2 weeks. It's
you
like
ain't got molested in the park yet, have you? You know what I mean?
They ain't gave you a soup kitchen by Dirty Mike and the Boys. Dirty Mike and the Boys ain't paid you a visit yet.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Dirty Mike and the Boys.
You remember that from what is that?
Not Bad Cops.
Central
Intelligence.
No, it is back. No,
Bad Cops.
Not Leslie Cops. The one with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah,
and,
was it back? I think it was back. Whatever that movie was.
Yeah, where Samuel L. Jackson and the Rock fucking leaped off the roof. That was when they got his car. They got a soup kitchen. They call it a soup kitchen. It was a bunch of homeless guys get in your car and bang. He was like, they just bang and leave. He was like, what? This is like a soup kitchen.
And it was
Dirty Mike and the
ass
Boys.
cars.
It was like a
Prius.
It was like a Prius, I think.
It was a little ass Prius.
Like a two-door. He was like, yeah, they left a note. It was like, yeah, thanks for letting us use your car. We'll be back. Dirty Mike and the Boys. Nigga said, we'll be Mike. We'll be
the
back.
coldest part was that shit said Dirty Mike
like
and the
We'll be
Boys.
Mike.
I be Mike.
Ply. It's
He
your
tried
boy
to call me.
Ply.
I ain't calling Mike.
Oh shit.
But nah, that shit's so I just felt that it is like when you kind of in that space, you look at it doesn't matter if you, because I wouldn't vote for a lot of motherfuckers that are Republican, but I wouldn't vote for a lot of motherfuckers that are Democrats. But it's like I'm looking at this like, why are these fuckers on my corner? Like,
I always laugh because why
aren't the police doing something?
I follow like I'm on Twitter for like amusement, right? Like, but a certain type of
that's what it should be.
A certain type of amusement
and entertainment, amusement.
I follow the far left and I follow the far right, and they posting the same shit. It's just got a different point of view on it. It'd be the same post they're retweeting.
It's their lies mixed in it. That's
exactly.
That
shit be fucking hilarious.
Well, he said, and then it's like they try to put some more of the story on somebody else. If it's a blame to go around, they'll put it on this guy instead of the person that did it. You know what I mean? It's tactics.
I forgot who it was. It was one of the science people that not Bill Nye the Science Guy, but no,
Tyson.
No, it wasn't Science Guy. The Clear Eyes guy.
Oh,
the Clear Eyes guy.
Oh, why can't I remember his name?
He just
Neil Bean, not Neil
whatever.
Bean.
whatever his name is, he just low key got
the one from Bueller.
Yeah,
that nigga Bueller.
He low key just got in trouble because he said
he's still alive.
Yeah, he said that he misses when there was a fat black lady on his syrup bottle. He said it
before it was a Pearl Milling Company.
He even feels like it tasted better. Like, why is he wrong for that?
They probably went to the grand opening when they had a restaurant at Disneyland.
I can't lie.
You remember they had a restaurant?
Yeah.
Like dedicated to her at Disneyland?
I literally just had this conversation with the little chick I'm talking to like 3 days ago. And she was like, yeah, we were talking about pancakes and shit. And she's just like, yeah, that's fucking stupid. She's like, she was like, they don't even make it like the same. And I was like, yeah, ever since they changed.
He don't even look like he eat pancakes, though. He look like he eat flapjacks.
What is his name?
Bro, he pulled it out the fucking drawer. I mean, pulled it out the cabinet. Don't tell me he don't eat no motherfucking
He look like he eat flapjacks.
She was like, literally, she was like, yeah, I just like thought it tasted. She said, we had this exact conversation like Sunday night. And I'm just tripping like that's funny because she said one part about it tasting different, and then I said the other part about like it didn't matter, like they tried to give her the perm and the earring, and they gave her a dress and a makeover.
They tried to hip her up.
They took the slave look off. They took the mammy look off of her. She wasn't a mammy because that's what she was supposed to be, a mammy. Like
Ben Stein.
Ben Stein, that's his name.
Yeah, remember when Ben Stein's money?
Okay, so look, this is what I mean when I say follow the far left, follow the far right, right? It says actor Ben Stein says he misses the days when a large African woman was on his Aunt Jemima syrup bottles, right?
Nothing wrong with
But bro didn't even,
he's a comedian. Like
bro didn't even say that directly.
They just pretty much alluded to that.
This is what he really said. Hold on.
And you know this nigga used to work for like Nixon.
This is what he really said.
Do you know that? Like that's how he got.
Yummy pancake syrup.
Yummy.
This used to show a large African-American woman chef, but because of the inherent racism of Americans' corporate culture, they decided to make it a white person or maybe no person at all. But I prefer it when it's a black person showing their incredible skill at making pancakes. So God bless you all and have a good.
Somebody took that.
It was like this racist motherfucker.
Somebody took that and went this racist
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
This son of a bitch.
That shit crazy.
So you want a slave making your hotcakes?
What were we talking about earlier? What was I saying earlier? That's scary these days.
Flapjacks.
Listen, I'm gonna say it right here, right now. If a tranny get at you and you turn it down, you're gonna be considered a homophobe.
You gonna be like, hey man, I'm good.
I'm good. And they're gonna be like, oh, you good?
What do you mean?
Hey, you're gonna lose your job.
What's wrong, Bobby Valentino?
They're gonna be, hey Bobby, why are you running?
Why are you running,
Bobby
Valentino?
Valentino? Where are you going? That nigga started fucking. That nigga tried to walk it off in an Adidas suit. That nigga was in an Adidas suit trying to run. Then the nigga just started running. His story, he said he just got there. He was talking to him and he got there and went in the room and realized it was a dude. That's when he turned around. Like, how'd you didn't realize that's a dude till you got in the room?
Credit him for turning around still when he did.
But it wasn't supposedly a turnaround. It was supposedly he had already handled business and was skipping out on his bill.
Oh, damn it.
That's why the nigga pulled out the phone. Like, since you going to skip out on your bill, I'm about to expose you.
Yeah, damn.
So that's why I never looked like, and it happened with him multiple times.
Oh,
that wasn't the only video.
Or fucking with
him being exposed by it in that exact same fashion, at least 2 more times. Yeah. So he has about 3 strikes.
That's what we call it now, skipping out on the bill.
Skipping out on the bill. I mean, niggas, they do it.
Look, if he would have did it once,
no matter
what
like, your preference is,
listen,
if you renting niggas or you renting hoes, I mean, they are nigga hoes or women hoes.
A little bit of both.
You taking the hoes.
Let me tell you
a little bit of both.
Let me tell you something. You do something one time and then you call it a mistake. I forgive it. I'll be like, okay, I'll still listen. Tevin Campbell fucked up one time.
Tevin Campbell he
went into the restroom with a little.
Been using the strawberry syrup.
Whatever the fuck he was.
Little T.
Yeah, Little T. Sung to Ashley, for her birthday. Made the bitch pass out. But anyways, there was a sting operation where they was trying to get people to pick up on little kids and take them into the bathroom, and he had fell for it.
Tevin Campbell?
Tevin Campbell. And he had fell for it. But because
Wasn't he Powerline?
that's what I'm saying. We
Power
still
over
listen to
Power.
Eye to Eye
In the Goofy movie.
We still listen to
I know.
Eye to Eye. We still listen to what's it called? Ribbon in the Sky.
Tevin
Hey,
Campbell.
bro.
You don't like Tevin Campbell?
I mean, I
That
liked
he
him.
was like
and
a influential part of my
I
childhood.
was okay. Tevin Campbell.
Anyways,
came
what
out when
I say
was
is he
like
did it one
10.
time, and I'm okay.
I was like 13 when Tevin Campbell came out, so I just looked at him like,
He was Lil T.
and I was like, this little weird nigga. Like, he wasn't like me and my homies. I was just looking at him like, this nigga a little different.
Yeah, because he wore silk blouses.
He wore like silver suits. Like,
Okay, but niggas let Prince wear purple suits. You feel me? You still play Prince, right?
Tevin Campbell ain't Prince. He ain't had that many.
Damn.
He ain't
not
had that
Prince.
many hits.
He not Prince.
He not
but
Prince.
He had
can't-
vocals.
He can't play every.
But you didn't
instrument.
even give him the opportunity
No,
to
I
be
listened
that,
to
though.
my mom bought the album, and I remember listening to it, and he was just a little singing nigga. Like,
Damn.
That's like little Frankie Lyman ass nigga.
Damn.
Like, this nigga.
Nah,
like,
Frankie
this
Lyman
nigga,
had bitches.
5-part hard, exactly. Frankie
Frankie Lyman was what R&B singers are now.
Tevin Campbell had niggas making him tea wearing kimonos and shit. Like that was Tevin Campbell's like. Here, like I made you this.
He's
Like,
doing weird shit. You ever hear the kinks that fucking Tiger Woods had with the bitches?
nah.
He would fuck up hotel room carpets. Like he
Oh,
would paint them.
shit.
He would paint them green, or he would spray paint them green, or
And hit
whatever.
golf balls
and hit
off a
golf
bitch?
balls.
I was just- when you
like,
said
to
it,
a
I was
bitch's,
about to
like,
make a
pussy
joke.
like that. Like
I was just about to make a joke and I just didn't. I was like, just let you.
imagine if you like doing room service and
That's
you like
hilarious.
Tony. I mean, you like Tiger. What the fuck did you do in that corner over there? Why is the floor green?
It's just
Like
all-
what the fuck is going on?
I'll pay for it. Don't
Oh
worry.
yeah, exactly. But it's like, what the fuck?
nigga.
Why is that bitch? Why is the inside of her legs green? Like, what the fuck going on over here?
Weirdo shit.
Yeah.
There's
Anyways,
other news. What we got?
The brat's pregnant.
Oh yeah, the breast pregnant. I see
Do you
people.
think
There's
do you think they flipped a coin for it? The brat lost.
we're part of the caveman agenda. That's what the caveman agenda. No, I don't know. That's like. I don't know. It just seems strange. That I would think the girl, her wife or whatever, is younger than her. So maybe I would think she.
So it's an
would've-
age thing. You think more than
and on top of her
and
chick,
more than an on top thing.
her chick looks more like the feminine one.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't. But it's what it is. But it's just funny. I'm just seeing the comments and then seeing people like mad about the comments. Like these comments are disgusting and these. But it's like people just asking genuine questions. Like I thought she was more.
And we get to joke about it. That's what people
Like,
forget.
it's just
We
like-
get to laugh about shit.
It's just everything ain't gotta be just serious, cut and dry. It ain't like people hurting their feelings. Like this bitch, and you know what I mean, going in like that. It's just.
I'll tell you what. The people that been waiting on her to not be gay no more mad.
I ain't gay no more. What's that nigga? I ain't gay no
Oh, he
more.
gay as fuck.
I love women's
He gonna
now.
get the next one pregnant.
Women, that nigga? Andrew Caldwell. That's his name.
yeah.
That's that nigga's name. That nigga was buying Gucci shoes and with church money, nigga. And he was sleeping with the pastor. That's what the whole thing was. He was part of the pastor's like whole get along.
What happened?
Is she supposed to be the gangster?
Oh shit! See,
That's why it's kind of confusing.
this is weird.
It's very strange. I mean, it's not their
Okay,
love.
listen. I'll say this. Even
That looked normal because that's her regular swag.
the brat is bad. First and foremost,
What's she
underneath
like?
those
What
underneath
is
those
she
baggy
like? She ought to
clothes.
be like 50 now, probably. Oh, 48.
Yeah, I mean at that point it's a little dangerous, ain't it?
Maybe they. I mean, she got enough money to probably
Yeah,
doctor
what is it, a
artificial,
geriatric pregnancy?
artificial insemination, geriatric.
Geriatric pregnancy.
Nah,
is that
I
what
think
it
she.
is?
I mean, I don't think
Which
that.
one's
geriatric
old?
got to be like geriatric is
One's
old.
fat, one's old. Barry and Jerry.
Bariatric.
Barry is fat, Jerry is old.
You know
Right?
about Ben and Jerry's?
Yeah, I was about to say what's this.
Bariatric
I never heard
is
bariatric.
I know
old.
Mary and Barry.
Bariatric
This
is
bitch
fat.
set me up. That nigga said, "This bitch just set me up." Yeah, that nigga, he didn't even care. He had the crack pipe still in his hand.
I
That
went to a bakery and I was picking up some pastries,
Some
right?
berries?
Some pastries. and they had a sign up there and they said Marion Berry
Used to get
fruit
high in
pies.
the front.
Fruit pies, bro. And I asked the lady, I was
Fruit
like,
pies.
is that a joke? Like, whatever. She was like, no.
It's like, what's the
She was
meaning
like,
behind
no,
this
It's an
sign?
amazing pastry. It has white powder sugar on top. And I'm like, oh, now I know y'all fucking
now
with
I
me.
get it.
I was like, do you know who the fuck Marion berry? She was like, no, it's a real berry. And they were Armenian. I had to like show them in Google, like, that's some. She read the story, bro. She died so fucking hard.
Marion Barry, I remember as a kid, he was like
Marion Barry. Explain who Marion Barry is.
He was like wasn't he the mayor
DC?
or he was
DC
of DC
mayor.
and he was just with the people, kind of the black. Like he's still in touch with his blackness, but he said he was a little too in touch with the streets, and they caught
ended
the
up
nigga.
picking up an 8-ball.
I felt like they set him up, but that's why he said it.
No, it was a sting operation.
Yeah, so they caught him. They went with the cameras, and he was in the room getting naked with the bitch, and he had on the boxers and the wife beater and crack pipe and with a prostitute, and they knocked on the door, and he opened it. As soon as he saw the camera, he like looked back and I was like, "Oh, this bitch has set me up."
That was the most famous line.
It was just because he was so high, the natural him, he couldn't turn that politician shit back on. And it was like 89 maybe, 88 or something. So yeah, you do have on-screen persona, but what no social media, what no training of how you just you. That's what gets you where people gonna vote for you back then. Like,
they had like a PR.
Yeah, I'm sure of that, but I'm saying it's to the limit extent it is now. What no like, oh nigga, we can make this shit all go away. We can, but it was more shit like you see directly.
That was them like paying the newspapers and shit.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
To put it out.
That it was that level of not. It's not. It's more okay. Like that's the perfect. It's that not. We have to change your personality. That came like in the mid 90s, where this person's a piece of shit, and then they've got training, and then they really beating up bitches or taking cheeks and all kind of shit.
Taking cheeks,
beating up people.
They
ODing,
motherfuckers ODing.
Hey man, that sound like high school.
Yeah, but them two things that go together is like
they
are you taking the cheeks of the people that you beat up?
Listen, that sounds like how you recruit people to gangs. We be walking around beating people up,
taking cheeks, ODing, doing what we want. Drunk driving.
Hey, true testament to how good of a mayor he was, though. After he got caught on that shit, he got reelected.
Because he was. What I'm saying,
he was real.
It was because of who he was, and
you
people
ain't
fucked
keeping
with
it
him.
real.
Even they talked to. I don't know if you ever seen Jungle.
Did he
Fever?
have to like go to rehab and shit and say he wasn't smoking crack no more?
I don't even.
If I was gonna vote for the nigga, it's like, bro, I gotta see your progress.
I think he just.
Because think about it like this.
It was DC too.
What if he was smoking crack the whole time and doing this good ass job? Keep the motherfucker on the crack.
I don't know.
I
man.
had the same feeling about.
If you gonna get caught slipping like that, I don't know if crack is for you.
But
keep the bitches coming and give them the crack.
I had the same feeling about Rachel Dolezal, the fake black lady.
She was doing a good job.
Yeah, she was suing motherfucking police.
She got OnlyFans now.
She had certain shit she was doing for she was all thicked up.
Pull it up.
She was all thicked up too. I seen it.
We don't have no OnlyFans.
You don't have to. Just Google.
You don't have to. They just got her shit like it was the Google her free. I guess
Reddit.
Whatever. That shit was on Google Images.
Yep, it was. On there looking bad as fuck with the kinky hair.
Yeah, she was jammed up.
How long you think it take her every morning to kink up that hair?
She got that shit installed, nigga. That shit, she got that installed like a regular black chick.
Oh shit!
But I looked at that. People got so mad at her, and it took off attention of she was actually doing more than motherfuckers that swear they for the people that don't do jack shit.
Yeah.
And she actually had lawsuits in progress.
But was it scary to have a white woman that was doing all that shit and be like, damn? Was it like a little bit of like, fuck?
I don't think so.
They gonna think they right.
I don't think so. Because they always gotta have a hand. That's the white maternal hand.
Yeah.
It's always got to be like, oh, if we don't help you do it, you're not doing it right. Oh, let's show you how this is how it's done. Like, let's see what that was like.
This is how we do it.
And see, I've heard people say shit like that. Like, they don't let like white people hold doors for them. Because it's like the white person trying to show you like you're a savage. I'm showing you civility, and this is how it's like they're not doing it just on some.
I thought they was just being a bitch.
It's like because I kind of don't even hold a door for motherfuckers.
I hold a door for people.
Depending if you an old lady, because I hold a door and bitches will just walk through and don't say nothing to you.
That's what I don't like. I don't like that.
People.
Because I even teach my son
I'm not doing it to get at you. I'm just doing it because I'm nice.
I even teach my son to hold open the door and shit. And when a woman don't say something, I tell her specifically.
When anyone don't say nothing, but specifically a woman, because they don't do it because they think you trying to get at it.
It's like I'm not trying.
I don't know what kind of experiences y'all be having.
We didn't have the real shit.
But
We
when
out
I
here.
go out in public and it's like I'm shopping or whatever. It's like I hold doors open for people.
Me too.
But people hold doors open for me as well.
Me too.
I
And I
don't
say
let them do
thank
it.
you.
I feel like that's a common
But
courtesy.
they don't
right?
say
It used to
thank
be.
you.
It's intentions behind it. It's an agenda.
No, it ain't no agenda.
Ain't no agenda with me.
I'm just joking.
Everybody, if you ever see
agenda
me
with
in
me.
public,
Hold the door for
I'm
me.
gonna hold the door open.
I got
But if
bad.
if
Unless you got a fat ass.
No. But if you
If
get
that's
to
the
the
case,
door
that's what I'm
first,
saying.
if you get to the door
lock
first,
in.
then I would hold, and I would appreciate it if you would hold the door open for me. You know, regardless of your
But
gender.
do you say thank you?
I say thank you.
Do you-
And I say
do you
you're
like-
welcome.
do you like
and I
thank you?
acknowledge the person. Yeah.
Do you ever not get a thank you? Every not thank you I get, it makes me not want to do it even more.
No, I.
But
want,
I'm still there doing it.
I feel like if I ever see you again, I'm not gonna hold the door open
said,
for
if I
you.
ever see you
but I'm
again.
only gonna hold that against that one person.
But you
I'm not
over
gonna
here-
hold
but
it
you
against
have-
everybody.
Where
else.
do you file that in your brain to know?
Do you close the elevator?
I remember
Do you
faces.
hold the elevator when the
Faces.
motherfucker
And
run?
then even
Nah, I
if I
close
didn't have
the
no
elevator.
interaction,
I give you this.
Unless you
I
live in my
push-
building.
I
are you
push
gonna hit the button
listen,
to make it go faster?
I do.
This is what I do.
I have.
This is me. I push the button to make it go faster, and I give the and I act like I was trying to.
you're like,
but I'm sitting there pushing the
You
motherfucker the
doing
whole
that?
time. Yeah. Yeah, like this is probably the only opportunity I get at being isolated like this, bitch. And you gonna take that away from me?
You just trying to run. Why can't you wait?
Yeah.
It's gonna be right back down
Yeah,
in
you
like
act like
15
there's 16
seconds.
floors, bitch.
Y'all some like
We are in a
y'all
parking
rude as
structure.
fuck,
We
man.
are.
I'm not rude.
Niggas do not hold doors open for people.
I said I
do.
do.
Niggas gonna close
But
the
it's just-
elevator.
I
said
kind
I
of look
do.
at them. I kind of note who it is, and I'm like, nah.
I do it. I do it for
fuck.
everybody. But if you don't say thank you or acknowledge something, then it fucks me up for a second. And
What
I
if you
gotta
got a
look at
fart
you.
on the elevator and they just ran off?
I'm gonna fart, bro.
Whether they on the elevator or not?
Yeah. If I can't hold that shit, like I'm not finna sit there and like give myself
I'm
a
about to
headache,
hurt
pop a
myself.
blood vessel. You know, like
I was
some
just
shit
about
like
to
that.
say,
Right.
bust a vessel.
Bust a vessel.
Oh, nigga.
I fart in a loud situation. If I don't know you, I'm farting in a loud situation.
Bro, if it's a fucking
Like, so
elevator
everybody starts
and it's
laughing?
like 6, 7 people in there, and it's like somebody gonna take the blame, but it ain't gonna be me.
you dipping out. You just
I mean,
out.
people. I've got it's
You
like
the
you get in
coldest.
the elevator
Wait a
smelling
minute,
like weed.
wait a minute. You just called us assholes and shit and rude. That's about the rudest shit you can
To
fucking
fart.
do.
So
To
you
fart in the
smell your
elevator and
ass in
dip.
the elevator.
So what am I
and
gonna do?
close the doors.
Hey, if my floor come up, I'm gonna still keep sitting in the elevator with
Why don't you
the
just fart when you get off the
That's
elevator?
the coldest shit you can
You
do.
can just fart when you get off the elevator and you walking down
What
the
if,
floor.
but what if
I'd
there's
rather you
that
not
amount of
open my
time?
door.
What if you on like the 8th floor, nigga, and you still got to get up there, and it's like I said, all these other people.
Hey man, look, as it's going up, push the next fucking floor you about to hit. Yeah, you do that shit off the elevator.
Fuck that, man. If it gotta go, it gotta go.
We running a fade.
gotta
If that
go.
shit that bad, we gotta run a fade.
spraying shit. He aired
Hopefully
this,
you don't
he
shit
aired this
this
motherfucker
bitch out. God damn.
That shit is like, but I mean, I've been on elevators smelling like just freshly smoked.
Oh yeah,
Nigga,
if I
like
do
hot
that,
box, some
I do
hash.
that. I don't feel like that's
Nigga,
bad.
hash, nigga.
Are we wrong for that?
Nigga had and was going up in the Hilton, nigga, up to like the 18th
I was just in my
floor.
doctor's face smelling.
And
like,
I can see
smelling
all
loud.
I can see all the people doing this like, and they didn't have the like, look, they had to like that. Like I can see it was an
Like,
old
they
white
don't ask you
couple.
where you got it
like
from.
they were like, and then like the
Hey, you holding?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I've been and it's always this happened in Vegas. I've always had like weed interactions like that in Vegas. I was smoking in a motel one time in Vegas,
a motel.
and a nigga came and knocked on the door with his girl. They like look, and they like
It had the jacuzzi tub inside the room.
Ours didn't, but they did have those there. And it was like it was the 4th of July,
got
so
to
there wasn't no more
experience that.
rooms. And the nigga, he goes,
I always get a shower.
he
and they get
goes,
the water
hey,
on the
he
floor.
goes, hey, I smelled it through the wall. Hey, and we've been out here from LA. There's no good weed. You mind if he was like, I got like a 6-pack. I'll give you the 6-pack if you give me like. And I'd rolled about maybe like 12 blunts on the way from LA. That's all I had them in a Ziploc. So I literally got a nigga like 3 blunts for like a 6-pack.
Oh shit!
And
nah,
then
you
we
would've got
just
one.
and no, I was just like, cause we had a gang of
like,
weed.
I was
That was
feeling
just
good.
my
Hey,
weed.
that math was off.
No,
feeling
that was
good.
just my weed. And then it was 4th of July weekend. He was like, we've been out here, we moved out here. We work at the McDonald's, him and his girl. We from LA, but it's trash weed out here. This is like years. This is like 20 years ago.
They still trash weed out
So
there, by the
yeah, I'm
way.
sure. That's expensive now. Like they weed shops got like $86 apes, like $110 apes.
do it.
They had that shit on the expensivest.
Can't do it.
Like that shit, I ain't going out there to do. I'm just going out there to lose money and get drunk and eat at buffets.
Man,
That's what Vegas is for. I feel.
Yeah.
And the Blade.
The Blade. Oh,
The Blade.
shit.
The Blade.
Oh, no.
Tony be on the Blade.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm watching it move.
I've heard of cheetahs once, and that's all I know.
Cheetahs?
That's all I know. They sell pussy.
Hey,
at cheetahs.
I'm watching the Blade move. Just not. That's like an old Tubi movie. Tubi.
Tubi.
You know, me and my friends, we came over and we watched some Tubi. Like, Tubi? Like, it's not even a Spanish word. Why are you saying Tubi? Like,
How much
that
time
shit
we
is
got,
comedy.
Well, we out. Yeah, we out of time. So, guys, go ahead, tell everybody, Punch. Tell everybody where they can find you at.
Oh shit, man! You can find me on the corner. No, I was playing. Make sure you hit me up at I am DJ Punch, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the host Shabam Boo, baby.
So it's Tony Grams. Find me on IG at Tony Grams, TONY_GRAMS. And shit, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you follow, subscribe, watch, like, share, post, comment, do all that shit.
And I'm Cool Ass Cam, the coolest motherfucker on the planet. And today I just talked some shit and laughed with my homies. Make sure you tap in with our website, www.theinnovativeculture.com. Follow us on Instagram at innovative.culture and subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/innovativeculture. And we out of here.
Yeah.
Just Lord.
Innovative comedy.